So there is no mention about basic structure anywhere in the Constitution of India. The idea that the Parliament cannot introduce law that would amend the basic structure of the Constitution evolved gradually over time and in many cases. The idea is to preserve the nature of India's democracy and protect the rights of the liberties of people. This basic structure doctrine of the India's constitution helps to protect and preserve the spirit of the constitution document. It was the Keshavanda Bharti case that brought this doctrine into the limelight. The judgment listed some basic structures of the constitution. So they are supremacy of the constitution, unity and sovereignty of India, democratic and republican form of government, federal character of the constitution, secular character of the constitution, separation of power, individual freedom. Over time, many other features have also been added to this list of basic structure features. So, some of them are rule of law, judicial review, parliamentary system, rule of equality, harmony and balance between the fundamental rights and DPSP, free and fair election, limited power of the parliament to amend the constitution, power of the Supreme Court of India under Article 32, 136, 142, and 147. Power of the High Court under Article 226 and 227. Any law or amendment that violates this principle can be struck down by the Supreme Court on the grounds that these are the basic structure of the Constitution. This was a landmark judgment which defines the concept of basic structural doctrine. So, the Supreme Court held that although no part of the Constitution, including fundamental rights, was beyond the Parliament's amending power, the basic structure of the Constitution could not be abrogated even by constitutional amendment. The judgment applied that the Parliament can only be amended the Constitution and not rewrite it. The power to amend is not a power to destroy. This is the basis in Indian law in which the judiciary can strike down any amendment passed by the parliament that is in conflict with the basic structure of the constitution. To conclude, the doctrine of basic structure helps to prevent the legislative excess as was evident in the emergence era. This is required as a shield against an all powerful parliament which can resort to overuse the Article 368 of the Constitution. There was another school of thought, however, that says that if amendments help a constitution to survive, they must be include changes in the allegedly basic part of the constitution.